cleaned all the joints, and all I did was just take a flathead screwdriver and just scrape it, and they pop right out, no problem. So it keeps it nice and clean. The way I did it in the past is when I set them, I'll take a brush and clean it, but that doesn't get them good. So any ooze out, you leave it, and you pop it with the flathead the next day, and you're good to go. Everything's vacuumed up, prepped, good to go. So now I'm going to test the wires and start running them. Stay tuned. The mega meter setup, brand new one I got here. Here's the cable. This one's 37 square feet. You got 2 sensors in there. So this one, you have the resistance meters on here, all that stuff, with everything red at the factory there. And so we're going to write down here what the readings are that I get. Shows it's got 30.2, 0.32, same thing over here. 2 stickers there so you know what it's reading. The warranty part. So here's the paper, tells you what to do to test it. I got the log here. I'm recording my readings. Factory log is 30.2. Yeah, let's see. 30.32. To give you like 2 stickers here and then 1 on the cable. Alright, so we're going to test that, and I'm going to read in the book here. Connect black to black, red to red, red to white, I'm sorry. They don't have to have a white cable here versus the red they have in the manual. Okay, we're going to put on the ohms reading. Now, I believe it's this one here, but we're going to turn on and see what we got. 31.74. So it's definitely within 10%. Mark that down, 31.74. Now we got to do the conductor and ground braid continuity required. So connect this one of these to the ground. Now this should basically read OL, meaning overload, or if your thing says infinity, one of those. You see in the manual there it says OL. So that's what we're going to do. Overload for that. Now we do the insulation resistance. So what we want to do, same thing, we got 1 power here, 1 to the ground, and we're going to go to test. So we're going to go to 1000 volts. We're going to hold it down until we go to overload. That's it, overload. I'm going to try it again. 1000 volts. Hold it down. Overload. Good. And we'll test it, the sensors once we go to put them in. Well, we might as well just test them now. Now we're going to test the sensor. Set it over here. 14.0. 70 in here. Oh, 60 something. So we're right about where we should be. 14. All right, 14. 13.7. Yeah, it's like in the low to mid 60s in here, so we're reading pretty good. So this cable's good. Put the sensors back in here, all this info. That's the one cable. I will test the other one. This one's 37. Mark it on there. This one's a 51.4. Okay, so the resistance on this one is 22.15. Make sure the same on here. 22.15 for that one. So I'm going to write that down in the log. Again, show you the paper here. Got the factory value. That's what I'm going to write down. 22.15. So let's see what we get when we connect them here. Okay, I'm going to turn it to ohms, which is this one right here. That one right there. Let's see what we got. Active error is 22.15, so we're good. 22.82. We're going to do the resist conductor and ground braid continuity test. So remove one of those, put the black to the ground. Look, if we're going to put it on the ohms reader again, I would want it to be OL. See, that's it, OL. Overload. Now that we got that done, you want to do the installation resistance test. You only can do this with a mega meter like I have here. So we're going to turn to 1000 volts, hold down the test, and we want it to be overload again. Hold it down. Overload. That's it. Okay, so that one is done as far as that goes. Okay, we're good. Alright. Everything tested, now we can start installing this cable.